we're starting with hockey. Game 1, and it was a marathon thriller. This was like 2 games or more rolled into one, going till 1 in the morning or past East Coast time, Gary, with 2 teams that have crazy hockey fans.
Yeah, I was thinking it. I felt bad for it because I know you couldn't stay up.
No, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried, but triple overtime. I can't do it.
You always hear the most exciting. Well, there's 2 things. The most exciting 2 minutes in sports is the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
And that's what people, it's a general. These are general terms. And the most exciting team sport is overtime in hockey.
Overtime hockey.
And I have to admit, I had it on last night. I came home in between going 2-1, 3-2. What do you think, Pam? And couldn't turn it off. It was that good.
Okay, so it's 4-3, and the Blackhawks win. And like I said, I know that both Chicago and Boston have these crazy fans. And with hockey, it's all about the playoff beard, right?
Yeah. No,
okay.
I'm not a big believer in that, but some people believe you don't shave during the playoffs.
And if you can't grow a beard, I suppose you could grow the lawn. And that's what this one Chicago fan did.
No.
Did you hear about this guy? So he was growing the lawn.
Go
right?
ahead.
And he didn't want to cut it. He says, people loved it. I had the sign, growing the lawn. I'm watching one of the playoff games here in the last few weeks, and he hears something, runs it. This is in the middle of the night. There's an industrial mower, and the city has forcibly cut his lawn.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's say you're a next-door neighbor and you're trying to sell your house, and you got this guy next to you.
The playoff lawn. I know. I guess.
Would you want to buy a home next to a playoff lawn?
Wait till the playoffs are over. Everyone knows you can't recreate that magic.
I'm all for doing your own thing, but don't infringe upon someone else's right.
Well, so here's the thing. So he started growing it again, and from everything I understand, you can't cut your beard and then grow it again. It has to be a true playoff beard. It cannot be cut and regrown.
Listen to me and listen to me good.
Yes, sir.
That's infringing upon other people in his neighborhood, and he's not even a player.
I know. I've seen these guys with their beards.
I know I sound terrible. I'm not in the fun of things, but if have I said infringe enough times?
Then you will forcibly cut the beard or the lawn.
No, I'm not going to forcibly touch his face. Unless I'm trying to sell my house and he's scaring the neighbor. No, but just tell me I'm right.
Okay.
If somebody has overgrown things, you can't say, I got a guy 5 houses down.
Right.
Well, maybe I'm going to knock on his door. I said, the playoffs are almost over. Will you cut your damn lawn?
Right, and then I know the playoffs seem to go on forever, right? I know. I feel that way.
You're from that old mode. Hello, I'm on TV. I can infringe my will against you.
Well, what if I grew my underarm hair? It started coming out. I'm on TV. You have to look at me. I mean, I guess we could change the channel. Yeah. Would you come over here and just shave it?
No, but I would say your underarm hair is not seen by people as they drive through your neighborhood.
It depends how long it gets, Gary. Okay,
I'm for the people. You're for individual rights. I think this world is not here for us to flourish individually.
Okay.
It's for us all to flourish as a team.
All right. So all for one.
Uniform.
All for one and one for all. If we move on to the NBA Finals, I think that they've done fine without Tony Parker. Obviously, the 2 guys last time. LeBron they need for the Heat. Spurs, we're not going to know till tonight if Parker's going to play or not.
I can't believe he wouldn't play.
Really?
And I'll say this from just all these interviews. I mean, if he's not going to play, just say now he can't play. But my guess would be you warm up a little bit, you see how you feel, and you start the game. And then if you can't go, you can't go. But at least you try.
Yeah, he's got to try, right? I mean, it's just that.
Well, they're up 2-1, so they could maybe,
save him?
If he's really like this morning, just can't even walk, that's different. But if he can move around a little bit, give it a shot.
Well, LeBron is vowing to be more aggressive, so that's his promise.
To do it. All the daggers are out now, and my gosh, I'm watching all this. He'll be Wilt Chamberlain, a great player, but he couldn't win, and that'll be his 3rd loss in the playoffs. So people, for whatever reason, ready to pounce on this guy.
I know.
Instead of saying, hey, maybe he will come out tonight. I bet you he plays well.
All right. And you know who's coming out today? They're going to unveil. The Nets will announce and introduce Jason Kidd as the coach. You know him very well, as a Bay Area native and from his Cal days. But
never cut his lawn.
You're not that close.
Yeah.
But they're going to give the big, and we'll see how he does. 40 years old with no coaching experience, but a star player.
Well, I say this all the time, but this is one of the fun parts of this job. Is not so much, hanging around a locker room watching a 28-year-old uneducated guy get dressed.
Right.
But when you watch somebody play in high school, then you watch him play in college, then you watch him play in the pros,
yeah.
and now he's going to be a coach. I'm not saying I'm sitting here crying, but I just good for him. It's just fun to watch somebody who you think something of, get a shot like this.
And again, to succeed, it's kind of like comes right back around to what you're talking about with LeBron. Why don't you watch them succeed and be happy for them instead of just waiting to tear them down?
The negativity that permeates this world is I've often thought of moving to Paris or Switzerland.
Let's be positive.
What's that?
All right, let's be positive.
No, be positive and cut your damn lawn.
We'll see you,
You're not even playing, and you're championing a guy who won't cut his lawn.
Oh,
All right.
We'll be right back.